Okay, hello, this is the Lady Artist coming back to you. Not too late this afternoon. Alright, folks, we now got a little bit of a list, and yes, this is the JDAH situation. Okay, well, list so far, let's see here. She is an physical abuser, an emotional abuser, a person who shits the bed. She is a art thief, which we just recently found out, and she is also an ableist. How many things can this woman be? Her life must be awfully exhausting. Alright, that is not the topic of today. It's just me being mind blown at how many different types and titles of despicable this person can be. But anyways, we're going to cover 2 out of the list today. First, I'm going to go over what first popped up on my Twitter feed yesterday. So, recently, AH has subpoenaed the cops. And why has she subpoenaed the cops? Okay, here's what she is trying to do. She is trying to find out if there has been any complaints filed against the police officers that were sent over during one of the incidents. I want to think that it's the LA incident, but to be honest, I'm not quite sure. So she's wanting to dig through their past with a fine-tooth comb. Now, here's my thing. Is she doing it just to be a... And I'm gonna mark this not for kids, by the way. Is she doing it just to be a bitch? Because that's the only thing I can come up with on this one, folks. What does any past complaints have to do with that incident? And the answer is, folks, absolutely nothing. All I can think is she's either doing it to do it, or there's gotta be retaliation because what they reported did not fit the poor Amber victim narrative. I'm sorry, AH, but Muskie can't buy them all for you. You gotta have those few people here and there that even his money doesn't reach in time to fulfill your little fantasy narrative. So she is digging through these cops. She's trying to throw dirt on them, is what she's trying to doing. It's part retaliation. It's part to call into question their testimony. But here's the thing, honey. Here's the thing. Why would they lie? What do they stand to gain from it? And I can almost hear it in my head. But Johnny, JD, the mastermind must have paid them off. Again, folks, JD is everywhere. JD is Big Brother. JD has done this big worldwide conspiracy just to get her. Yeah. Dear, he's not Musk. Okay, he's not Bill Gates. And he certainly can't be everywhere all at once. He can't be running us bots, plus paying off cops, plus controlling the press. You're projecting again. You're projecting again, dear, and it all shows. It all shows. And you're getting exposed one person at a time. Now, other than Kate James, what is another one of us just ordinary folks that she has managed to cause damage to. Well, I'll tell you, it is an artist whom that AH must have reached out to at some point in order to get some art for a Halloween party. Well, the artist went ahead and quoted her, as most artists, I know my friends who are artists who handle this sort of thing do. And she was all like, well, that's too expensive. We're already too deep in with the Halloween party. But, okay, explain this to me. She makes more with a single movie than I will probably ever see in my entire life. My entire life. That goes double for the starving artists out there. I know what they make. We have a art walk here in town. These guys, you want to talk about living on one package of ramen a freaking day sort of wages. That's what you're looking at with these starving artists, but they do it for the love of the art. And to have someone get in contact with them, she says it's too expensive. Okay. Complete nonsense. But whatever. That should have been the end of it. Oh, but my friends, that wasn't the end of it. That was not the end of it at all. So, later down the line, on her Instagram account, this photo pops up of her and a friend with what looks like that artist's work. And does the artist get any money for it? No. Even though she should have. She copyrighted the design. She copyrighted the design and AH did not pay. But what did the secretary to AH, say to this woman? Well, she said, well, we tagged you in the Instagram post as the inspiration. And if you were a professional, like you said, you would just contact AH personally. Does the words copyright and intellectual property mean anything to this woman? An Instagram tag does not pay rent, does not pay utilities. It certainly doesn't put food in the belly. Are you kidding? Okay, maybe when Art Walk comes again, about around, springtime, I'm going to go up and ask for one of the paintings for my apartment and say, okay, pose, I'm going to put this on my Instagram and that will be your payment, okay? That's not going to fly. That is not going to fly at all. And to have her professionalism mocked, it's like her mocking the Australian government all over again. Does this woman not have a clue? I know everybody's saying, oh, she's so smart. She's so smart. I'll tell you this. I think she knows some things. I think she knows how to manipulate, and I think she knows how to pose to be more intelligent than what she actually is. The thing is, she can position herself into these places, but once she's in there, she has no idea what she's doing. That's the only way I can explain it. That's the only way I can explain it. So, she's piling this on And on Stevie J. Raw, when he was talking about this, he did a search on Google. I did a video on this about media bias and narrative and the damage it does. He did a search on this, Amber Heard art thief, and guess what? Nothing. Nothing. This poor artist who sacrifices so much for her art, and she has it stolen by AH, and there is nothing about it in the media? Because we can't have anything tarnishing her image as a strong survivor of spousal abuse, can we? Can we? So, you know the old saying, don't ya? Gotta follow that money. Gotta follow that money. I am very interested in who's buying off the press. I would be very interested in finding that out. But anyways, it seems no matter what she does or how awful she is or who she throws under the bus, even an entire community of people, people with diagnosis of mental illness, doesn't matter that she throws them under the bus, doesn't matter that she steals art, doesn't matter that she is caught on tape, verbally, emotionally, and admitting to physically abusing JD. No, you're not going to see that. They're going to keep on with this strong survivor narrative. So folks, our job, we just got to be louder. Be louder, share, and especially for this artist, guys. Especially for this artist. With the media refusing to say a word what happened to this poor artist, we've got to get her story out there. Get it out there. Get it everywhere. Share wherever you can. People need to know exactly what happened with this artist between her and AH. This is disgusting. This person pays their livelihood with their art, something that they eat, sleep, and bleed for. So, share it. Heck, share it multiple times. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Share it on Twitter. If you still use Tumblr, I don't, but if you still use Tumblr, share it on there as well. Get this story out. And while you're at it, don't forget to call her out for being an ableist and prejudiced against people with mental illnesses as well. I'm going to keep calling her out on it. All the time. Every time I get a chance. Anyways. Sorry. I'm a little feisty, especially when you come against a group of people that I have helped serve and tried to assist in getting public awareness out there about. Alright folks, as always, this is a small channel and YouTube has a very bad habit of removing views from it. So please, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and also hit the comments. If you don't, that's okay too. We do appreciate you coming here. There's at least a couple who always come by and view not long after I post these videos. I appreciate you both. And I do hope you all have a good one. Stay safe.